Good morning, Renegades of Light. This is Apollo 22, and you are on Harmonic Defiance. This is your Golden World update for Monday, January 25th, and the time that I started this transmission was 9 o'clock, 3 minutes, and 3 seconds. So if you need 90303, that is the number to play with today. This broadcast is presented by the Galactic Federation of Light and the Collective. It's all about time and following the signs. Update today. Let's get in there. Twin flames. We keep coming back to twin flames. This is very good. We need twin flames to reunite and heal the earth. Basically, we can heal the earth just by reuniting. This could be a spiritual reuniting, or this could actually be in the physical. Do not be afraid. Don't run from this. Look in the mirror. Know that you are loved. Know that your twin flame loves you, and reunite. You may have to go through some things to actually come back together, but the collective is saying that things are actually going really well. They're accelerated, and people are actually getting blown away. But keep doing a good job. Keep doing a good job. Uh, the other thing the collective wanted me to mention is that if you have a channel out there on YouTube or anything like that, the best way to deal with it, there is no right and wrong, okay? But the best way to deal with that is to actually ask for donations. The reason that the collective likes this is because when you have commercials in the middle of your message, it interrupts the message and it allows a whole bunch of stuff to get in that doesn't necessarily need to be there. So once you start streaming consciousness, you want to keep streaming consciousness to uplift the collective in every possible way. The other thing is once you get to a commercial, people are more than likely going to click off and find another video that does not have a commercial. I can say I do that personally, but this is definitely coming through this morning. Like, just take a look at that, guys, and see if it fits you. If it don't fit you, whatever. This is coming. They want basically continuity of your message to hit the people with the maximum impact, because there's a lot of rogue energy around that's still playing havoc with people, especially in their minds, their subconscious mind, the 5D, and so forth. That brings us to another topic, which is 5D is 3D. So 5D is all around us. It's not up in the heavens. They want me to make it really clear that we live in the now. We live in the 3D. We cannot live in heaven and affect the world around us where we live in a dense physical body. And this level is wonderful once the evil is cleaned out. So they want me to make sure that if you guys are out there, that you know the difference between 5D, that literally 5D is right next to all of us, all of our spiritual gifts. If you want to say like we're swimming in a sea of 5D, that rhymes, swimming in a sea of 5D. How great is that? It's back online, and please tap in it ad nauseum. You use it, you figure it out, and we're all coming out. The collective wants to let everybody know that we're doing a fantastic job. Energy is off the chain all over the planet, and there's some reasons for that. Next up, rogue Pleiadians, and I know it's coming to me on these rogue Pleiadians because I am a Pleiadian. Part of my DNA, a lot of my DNA is what I'm hearing is related there. I know that my home is in the Pleiades, but there's a couple things that we want to watch out for. The collective really made it strong to me this morning that we live in 5D, we live in 3D. It's all one, it's all God's creation. But these folks are saying that we're going to have first contact, and that's not true. They may be being deceived, so you're not supposed to judge or criticize or anything like that. You let them on their trip, because that will still lead to God. All paths lead to God, okay? But for energy workers, people that are ascending, you don't want to get it caught up in first contact, Galactic Federation abductions, That program ended many, many years ago. We had to do it because they had fourth dimension on such a lockdown that it was very hard to reach people. But if people are still saying that, then they are not connected to the right source. And again, we are not supposed to criticize. We are not supposed to interfere, really. This is more like a message. Be on the lookout for rogue Pleiadians. Now, if you're a renegade class, then by all means, if you feel the urge to confront them because they are misleading and deceiving, renegade class, archangel class, and so forth can walk right in there and bust the whole thing up. Okay, and you can do that. You know, I'm not talking even energetically, but if you run into somebody that you know is deliberately misleading people, actually causing more damage, separating us more from our source energy and from our God in heaven, then you know that you can do something. But more than anything else is to love the people, raise them up so they might actually see the truth. uh Aliens, the rogue, anybody, because what I'm getting now is that, you know, I'm related to the Pleiadians. However, there are rogue everybody, and this goes into complacency. This goes into dominance. This goes into using spiritual tools to enslave mankind, and all of these things that we've been dealing with for a very long time. But the biggest problem is definitely, and I have this circled, willfully misleading and using the power. People are going crazy. Do not be afraid and call them out. Do not be afraid and call them out. Okay, um, that's a renegade call. 5D is actually energy. Okay, it's not a physical plane. Okay, moving on. We will clean up the earth. What an inspiring message this morning. We will clean up the earth. How are we going to do it? As more people come online, the Akashic tables come online, and the collective Akashic tables come online. And in that Akashic records is everything that we need to clean up Mother Earth. Now, we will be going through some geological changes. Some of the things that are going to happen on Earth are going to be really, really exciting. I can't wait till the collective comes in and discloses, but I just have a feeling inside of me that we haven't seen anything yet, and it's going to be a beautiful planet. So keep doing what you're doing. Do everything that you can. If you volunteer to clean up, if you're working energetically to clean this up, if you're praying for the whales and the dolphins, or you're surfing and shedding your energy into this beautiful body, living body, whatever you're doing, keep doing that. They want to send a big thing of encouragement out to everybody. You will live longer is something that's coming through as well. So folks, you know, what they're basically saying is that our technology is going to increase, and the way that we've been throttled and the way that our DNA has been switched off is going to come back online, and all of a sudden we're going to have some very long lifetimes coming in the future. That was important to somebody out there. But yeah, if you're feeling as if, you know, what's the use? We live forever. And if you live forever, we just got to rebalance the system so that we can actually have a wonderful experience. Okay, here's a major one. Major one. Newsflash. Newsflash. It's a very sad topic. And this is COVID. And for light workers, advanced light workers, renegades of light, advanced spiritual teachers, anybody that's working with large quantities of energy, COVID has an equal and opposite effect in our universe right now, because we're still in a karmatic system right now. And honestly, we will be in a karmatic system once we ascend, because that's part of the plan. But COVID, if you look at the natural law, Newton's law, that every action has an opposite reaction at the same or equal magnitude as of the original action. And then the other thing they want to say is that once an object's in motion, it tends to stay in motion. So what has happened is a major outpouring of love has encircled the earth. The gods, us people here are absolutely blown away by what we call the genocide, the gross amount of money that's being made as a result of this, and just the amount of people that have passed away. And where are those souls at that passed away? They're coming up here. And so there are some light codes that have definitely been unleashed. And this basically deals with the consciousness of man. So when you look at President Biden, I can only speak for the United States, and the legislation that's coming in almost instantly, reversing of policies, prosecution of Trump, the impeachment trial, people like Rudy Giuliani getting the attorney for Trump getting sued for $1.3 billion by the people that made the voting machines and so forth. This is all related to love, because these people cannot stand. They can't do what they do. And so we're going to be seeing a lot of justice, because this is our way. Justice is our way. We don't kill. We don't blow people up. Justice is our way. If you listen to any of my other stuff, I cuss and swear a lot. This isn't that program, but it's not our way. And they will be held accountable, because God knows everything. And if you're in the 5D, 9 to 12th, then you also know, but you also have a 9 to 12th degree view down. So you're not in the thick, so to speak. We are here, but we can see the enormity of COVID and the action. Just if you've been out in the sun and you're getting all sorts of life codes, a lot of twin flames are being reunited as a result of this right now. A lot of people, the spiritual gifts are coming back online right now. You're getting all sorts of feelings of urgency, and that's everything from intercessory prayer to checking on your neighbor next door, calling a friend who's been alone through this entire COVID project, loving your family, loving your children, keeping everybody safe, keeping your vibration extremely, extremely high, so that renegades of light and other masters on the earth can actually tap into your God-given source energy, because we are all one, and us all together can change Earth in an instant, directly from council. Excuse me. Okay. This is probably the last. Is this the last one? It looks like it. This. Okay, we are supposed to move freely, but we have to take precautions, because our supernatural stuff may not protect us from this deadly virus. The council is really, really pissed off, because there are a number of people, the oligarchs, the 1%, and so forth, had the cure, and we have technology. Well, we had the cure, and there's new technology. This is good. There's a lot of people that are working on that side, are definitely ordained and blessed by God, and a lot of the even the COVID vaccines and so forth was a combination of working with Akashic tables, some 5D stuff, a lot of 3D stuff, but it came. The collective has a big problem. I mean, pissed. I wrote it down. They are pissed of the amount of profits that are being generated off of his death. So we're going to be closing on 3 million people that have died. And if you watch some of my other things, I call out for the 3 million radical light masters, if you want to say. I'm a renegade of light. And so I'm devoted to the Galactic Federation of Light through the collective in service to God. So, but there are many of us, and we all have different alignments, different planets, different universes. Whatever your higher up line is, make sure that you're on the right side of this and you're not being deceived. How do you know if you're being deceived? It's real easy. You got to feel it. We have to feel it first and then intellectualize it. Emotional intelligence and feelings is the only way to get through. That's what the collective is saying this morning. Please, please, please use your feelings and use your emotions to guide through it. So if it's off, don't say, oh, I might be wrong, or maybe I don't know enough, or you got to follow this person. It's in here, and the collective really wants to make that an emphasis. You must follow yourself. You must live your best life. You must feel love for yourself before your twin flame can actually come back. So go look in the mirror, tell yourself that you are loved, and then work on that. So I believe that's it for this morning, guys. That's everything that needed to come in. I'm Apollo 22, broadcasting from Detroit, Michigan on this balmy day. It is 9/19/38. And have a wonderful day. We'll see you back tomorrow for the Golden World Update on Tuesday. Peace and love to everybody.